Back on the blend this morning, Grant Solik with American Portfolio Mortgage Corporation. Grant, always good to see you, and I'm actually very excited to see you because I have a question that I've been thinking a lot about. And interest rates are lower than they've been in a while, and so I'm curious, what's your advice on maybe refinancing right
That is a great question. Oh, first of all, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure. One of the things that we're looking at is first thing, if the borrower is going to save a full percentage point from where they are today to where we're going, that's usually a no-brainer. It's usually, let's go ahead and let's move forward. Another thing we're going to look at is some borrowers look at a 30-year fixed, and then they want to compress it down to like a 15-year fixed. That's also usually a no-brainer. But we'll also want to take into consideration the goals of the borrower. If the borrower is about to move and they know they're going to be leaving soon, maybe it doesn't make any sense to put the money into a refinance if they know they're going to be selling their house or moving right away. So we really want to take a look at all their options and make sure that they're getting the best bang for the buck and that we're meeting up with their goals.
So what if you refinance like maybe, a year ago, even if that point, if it's a point less, then hey, do it again? It's worth it?
I think so. I think it always is helpful to look at the numbers. We want to look at what's the cost of this transaction and what's it going to save me. One of the first things that people will look at is what's called a payback evaluation. Hey, it cost me $1,000 to do this refinance, $2,000 to do this refinance, but I'm going to save $200. How many months is it going to take me now that I have this new program in order to recover that money? And the ancillary benefit is maybe I've got a super low interest rate over the life of the loan. I'm going to save thousands of dollars in lifetime interest.
Right. So, okay, people decide that they're going to refinance. Are there any tips that you want to give or tips of the trade?
That's another great question. I think it's important that borrowers should consider local for a number of reasons. There's a lot of relationships that the local lenders have with local appraisers, local homeowners insurance agents. It's important that the borrower looks for a lender that has a really good reputation. And I think it's important that the borrower selects a lender that has very little overlays, very little restrictions for lending. Our company, we're Fannie Mae Direct, we're Freddie Direct. If an individual has an FHA loan, they are, we've got a direct endorse FHA lender, and we also have automatic VA underwriting.
Thank you for answering those questions.